Hey y'all, HHAM here. Like this pimple I just popped? Gorgeous, right? I love PMSing. Like this shirt? Yep, I go to the Shinnecock powwow every year. Me and my daughter go for, you know, shits and giggles. No, I'm just kidding. We love it. It's so much fun. It's like a big festival, a powwow. You know what a powwow is. It's like native dancing. Everyone's dressed up in native clothing of whatever their nation is. So this is the Shinnecock Nation. There's vendors, like lots of things to buy. And I like to give back. Like I like to give money to support these indigenous people. We all should. And find out your local tribes in your area, and you should go to their powwows. They're actually a lot of fun, really cool. This freaking pimple. PMSing, that's why. Whatever. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, no, I like this shirt. It was actually a kid's shirt, so I got an extra large. I really like the color, and they said, and it was last year's model, so, you know, a little cheaper. But I bought a bunch of stuff there. Great food, great music, just really cool and different, you know. You always want to show your kids culture and expose them to, like, you like the Halloween decorations? Those are some of them. Expose them to culture and life and appreciate, not appropriate, remember? So, oh yeah, so this video is gonna be, I guess, kind of quick. I always say that, and then it's like 16 minutes long, like part 2. So this video is going to be about consistency with discipline in our kids, right? So our kids scream and cry, wah, 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 I want this, I want this, I want this. You are an adult, right? You make the rules. Put your foot down. You ignore things at work. You ignore your jerky boss at work. Ignore it. Change the subject. Walk away. Show your power. Oh, there's something on my phone, sorry. Show your power. Show that you're in charge, right? It's so important to be consistent when disciplining. If you keep telling them no, no, and then finally give it to them because you don't want to be embarrassed in front of other people, or you're just like over it. Is that the bus? What is even going on? Helicopters. We're in like a helicopter line. No, different bus. Okay. Sorry. Wasting time. So consistency, even with pets, whatever. So your kid, let's just say your kid wants something really bad, throws a huge tantrum. If you're just at home, especially if you're just at home, the second you give in, or even if it's like you shut the refrigerator, no, I wanted to shut the refrigerator, and you think it's a small thing, like fine, shut the refrigerator. Look who just manipulated you. Yeah, pick your battles, but when you're home, you win. You pick your battles when you're like overexhausted. If you're out somewhere in public. If your kid's kicking and screaming over something and you're just giving in, I call that being a little lazy, right? Or you just you're afraid of them. Why are you afraid of your kid? Don't be afraid. No means no. Right? In any situation, in abuse, in sexual abuse, if someone's touching your butt and you don't want them to, and you're like, no, no, all right, fine. Would you really do that? Or would you be like, no, and you stay consistent, right? You have a voice. Ignore. Turn your back. You feed into the screaming and the crying. They know that they're getting to you. You're actually elevating it. You're keeping it going. You want this? You want this? You want this? Fine, starve. You're not abusing them and you're not hurting them. You're teaching them. Obviously there are lines that we don't want to cross. But what happened to like good old-fashioned like ignoring? Your kid's not going to starve. You know what I'm saying? It's important to stay consistent when it comes to discipline. That way you don't have to scream and yell. I mean, I get to the point where I get frustrated and, you know, last minute, get your shoes on, we're good, the bus is here, da 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 da. I get it. I'm not perfect. All my rants is not because I haven't done these things in the past. You know what I mean? And I'm lucky. My kid's really good. They don't complain. They don't fight very much. I don't have many problems. And I'm military with my consistency. I don't keep up with diets. I don't keep up with workouts. I don't keep up with certain things career-wise. But I keep up with my discipline because I want my home run a certain way. There's 100% love in my home, 100% hugs and kisses. My kid comes back every day. Mom, I'm so happy. Wakes up in the morning and says, Mom, I'm so happy to see your beautiful face. Aww. When kids know what to expect, they're calmer. When kids are getting paid attention to, when you have the time, when they're being hugged, they're calmer. Less anxiety, less acting out. Just like an addiction. Let's just say you're weaning your kid off of something. You know? Just stay consistent. Let them cry. You will outdo them. Pretend like it's a game. Pretend like it's a competition. Yeah, it's going to be shitty. Like, let's just say you're weaning yourself off heroin. You know, it's going to suck for the first 3 days, but then you're fine. Just think about potty training. Think about weaning them off a bottle, you know, like anything like that. At the end of the day, it's a game. It's a mind game. Kids, just think about when you were a kid. How easy it was to manipulate your parents. For some of us, right? Consistency and discipline. If anything is consistent in your life, I have no schedule, no routine in my home. Very little bit. Very little bit. But no means no. If you're not eating your breakfast because the bus is about to be here and you're I'm letting you watch TV, but I see you like this, watching TV, not eating your food, TV goes off, no second chances. Because we're on a time crunch, people. Time crunch, okay? There's time to be, and I get it, we're all busy. We don't have a lot of time with our kids these days. People work a lot. I blame America for that. American society, but it doesn't mean you stop being a parent, okay? Our parents were parents. We act like friends. And my kid's the only child, so I do have to play dual roles. I do have to be their friend and play like a sibling, but I have to be a parent, you know? So I get it, but you have to just be confident in yourself. Turn off your social media, which I myself have a problem with at times. And I admire people who are very consistent and able to do that. And focus on the issue at hand. Why is this one crying? Okay. Do I ignore the behavior? Do I minimally address it in a way to get them to, you know, change their attention to what they're focusing on? You can do it. Okay? Be confident. Talk to your spouse. Talk to baby daddy. Talk to baby mama. Create a bond where you guys are working together. It's worth it. It really is. It's worth it to have that kind of peace in your home. 3 days of hell for forever peace. Or you can have peace for the moment and then the hell drags out for months and months and months. Girl, that's why people have addiction problems. Like, just, you're not the bad guy. Don't be afraid to be the bad guy, because you're the bad guy for 5 seconds. You still feed them, clothe them, give them hugs. They ain't gonna forget about you, especially when they're little. Okay? They will thank you. Be confident. You're absolutely gorgeous. You absolutely can do it. I believe in you. I trust your instincts. I trust your gut. And don't worry about what your family's telling you how to raise this and raise that. Maybe they have good advice. This is what I always say. Listen to everything. Only absorb what you want. Yes, it's always good to hear everybody out because they've been through it too. So it's like reading a book and doing research. But take in what you want, throw up what you don't. Simple as that, okay? Have a great day. Try it. Consistency with discipline. I probably have more to say with this video, but there can always be more in the future. And time's a ticking, bus is about to be here. Ooh, mosquito. Ooh-wee. Bye. Have a good one. Ah.